Go fruit yourself.
Hey Fruit Bats, it's Freelee the Banana Girl here. Welcome to another episode, and I've got him here today, the Durianrider.
Did 568 Ks the other day, on Wednesday. 568 Ks solo.
That's crazy. And did you enjoy it?
Enjoyed it very much so. Today's
he
Q&A.
He could barely walk when he got home. No wonder. That's a lot of Ks. Alright, so today's Q&A. So we've got some questions here. I asked on my fan page, what questions do you have? And the top 5 questions we would answer. So the number 1 question with 107 votes
is...
Do
you guys still do cocaine? Oh, that's the next question.
Don't tell people. Do you ever drink alcohol, eat tofu or cooked beans, quinoa, nutritional yeast, almond milk? How many veggies do you eat and what kinds? And that's from Thaumasia Ruckman. All right, so maybe one thing at a time.
Alcohol, no.
Do we ever drink alcohol?
I haven't drunk alcohol since July, I think it was Bastille Day in France, July 2001. Last time I had any alcohol, wine, spirits.
I haven't had any alcohol since September, my 25th birthday. I don't know
Just
what year.
8 years ago.
So that was, it's like 8 years ago. Almost 9 years ago, I haven't had any alcohol. I don't miss it. Why don't we miss it?
Because it fucking makes you feel shit.
And because it's carbohydrates. You know, like it's almost pure carbohydrates.
It is.
So now we're so carved up, we're having so much fruit, our cells are getting all that nutrition that we don't want to go anywhere else for the calories, for the carbohydrates. And a lot of people don't make that connection. It's really, really important.
That's why you see so many people on the paleo diet just smashing the red wine, like Sarah Wilson from I Quit Sugar. She's like, I don't eat carbohydrates, but I love wine, which is alcohol's refined sugar. Look it up. It's just another refined sugar.
And she has like malt syrup and like
rice syrup. I quit sugar, but I use rice syrup. It's like, what the fuck?
It's still sugar.
So
you know?
we don't drink alcohol at all.
No. So eat tofu.
Do we occasionally?
Yeah, I mean like...
We try and keep it low protein because we're all about being super slim, super lean.
It's a bit like a salty sponge.
Yeah, we use it on occasion as a condiment versus like a staple. You know, definitely we use it as a condiment, but not as like a... We use carbohydrates as our staple.
Carb addicts.
Carb focus.
Yeah, because like
sugar addicts.
Tofu really isn't a high nutrient dense product.
Well, it's got a lot of nutrients, but it's too much protein. Not enough carbohydrate for us.
Carb-wise, that's what I mean.
Okay.
When I talk about a high nutrient food, I mean high carb. For humans, we need to eat high carb, so it just doesn't really work.
Yeah, but tofu is fine. Organic, non-GMO tofu.
Once a week or something.
A little bit chopped up in your rice, not a worries.
Cooked beans.
Occasionally, a few kilos a year. Again, same as the tofu.
Same sort of thing.
Bit too low in carb, bit too high protein, but fine as a condiment to your high carb meal.
Yeah, I agree. Quinoa.
Quinoa, again, occasionally. Prefer the higher carbohydrate, things like rice, corn. Quinoa is a little bit lower carb. It's still in the moderate carb, but
it's
we
got a
prefer
bit of protein.
high.
It's pretty fatty. It can be fatty, can't it?
Yeah,
it's a seed, isn't it, quinoa?
It is, but it's like rice, corn, sort of seeds, whatever.
Oh yeah, no, but rice is
nuts,
very
whatever.
high carb. Like yeah.
We try and keep the quinoa occasionally, but more rice, corn, potato, higher carb.
Yeah, we like to go straight to the source, straight to the high carbs. Don't muck around with anything down here. You know, the more protein and the more fat foods. We don't want that.
Use those as condiments.
Occasionally.
Condiments. They're not staples. They're condiments.
It's not going to hurt you. Nutritional yeast. We avoid that. Like if it's in something when we go out and eat, then we're going to eat it. We're not going to like say, oh, has that got nutritional yeast?
So maybe
we definitely don't cook with it or anything.
A little jar a year, perhaps. It's a condiment.
But we would avoid it. You know what I mean? It's like it's something that we
wouldn't avoid it like we avoid animal products. We wouldn't buy it, but if it's on a salad or something, we'll still eat it.
Yeah.
But if it's animal products, we say no.
You can get away with a little bit of this here and there. You don't have to be
a jar a year.
A purist. You can get away with a little bit of this. But we don't go out of our way. Some people say, oh, it's really good for you and stuff, but no, I don't agree with that one. Okay.
It's not bad, it's not good, it's sort of like neutral.
How many veggies do you eat and what kinds?
What's the definition of vegetables? Corn is a vegetable, rice is a vegetable, potato is a vegetable, lettuce is a vegetable, celery is a vegetable, the weeds I just put out the garden, they're a vegetable. So it depends on your definition. Greens?
We love veggies. We love veggies, but we don't eat a lot. I mean, like greens, I might have like half lettuce head every time I have baked potatoes. I might have like 3 lettuce heads per week. And I might have some cauliflower here and there and broccoli, but generally not a lot of vegetables. Like...
No, we eat a lot of vegetables, but not the green leaf
the green
vegetables.
variety. Yeah, I think that's what this person is referring to. So hopefully that answers that. Let's go
Lots
on.
of veggies, but not as much green ones.
Yeah.
Carbohydrate rich. People say, "What don't want to focus on the nutrient?" Like, how you gonna get calories from lettuce?
Yeah.
I get heaps of grains, get my calories from grains.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me, they're like, oh, you eat too much sugar, you gotta focus on greens. Like, I get most of my calories from greens. I'm like, you just can't survive that way.
And then you end up obese like Vittorio Botenko because you fill up on greens and then you go to sneak out the cheese and all the other stuff to make you obese. Greens are great, but they're a condiment. You gotta have a staple.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a banana, a date, a mango,
It's gonna be
potato,
sugary,
rice,
high carb.
sugary staple.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question is, are we up to the third already? Yeah, we are. I don't know. Are we?
Keep going.
What was the next one then?
8 minutes, we're done. Maybe keep it at 10
Okay,
or something.
Sarah, Catherine, Louise, Pasco. Can you please explain water retention? Exclamation. How much can you hold? How long does it take to get rid of? What foods apart from sea salt cause it? Or salt cause it?
Do you want to answer this one or should I answer it all?
Well, you can start. Like, you love
Salt stores more water in the body.
100 times.
The same weight, roughly. So 100 grams of salt, a few kilos of water there.
So
1 gram of salt is 100 grams of water retention. So 10 grams of salt is a kilo of water retention. So if you're having 50 grams of salt a week, it's about 5 kilos of water retention, unless you're doing some exercise in the open air, sweating it out. Bikram yoga doesn't count because it doesn't really pump your lymphatic system. You sweat, but you don't pump your lymphatic system like do cycling, running, not even really swimming, but things that make you sweat, outdoors, breathing, that's what gets the sodium retention out.
Gets it out quick. Yeah.
Tomatoes, a lot of people have allergies to tomatoes, Freelee. I was not as her, she stores a bit of water
face.
retention if she eats tomatoes. So it depends as well. Salt, keep your salt intake lower. Lower's better.
No, definitely. It makes such a difference. When I started eating low sodium, the weight just started to really come down quite quickly. I mean, imagine some people who are like 200, 300 pounds coming to this lifestyle, starting to eat super low sodium. They're going to drop a whole lot of water weight, even within the first week or so, or couple of weeks.
Especially if they want to bike a bit.
Yeah, because a lot of people think, like if they're carrying weight, they're like, oh, it's just fat. I'm just fat, that's all it is. But I'm telling you, you can carry
a lot of
water
weight.
You can carry like a small child on your body.
More than that.
Water weight, depending on who you are. But I seriously was. With, I've lost over 40 pounds, and a lot of that was actually water weight. Because my body really used to hang on to it. Because I wasn't as fit, I wasn't as healthy. Now my body's more efficient. I've been on this lifestyle over 7 years, so the body's healthier, more efficient. So you got to be patient, keep the sodium low. Less is more, as Harley said.
1,000 to 1,500 milligrams a day.
And your taste buds are going to adjust.
That.
And you're going to start to enjoy low sodium dishes. Like, I can't stand when it's too salty now.
Can't eat it.
It's just like that. It just turns my taste buds off. So I hope that helps. Is there any other
I'll add quickly. Water retention can be from hormonal rebalancing. So someone's come from calorie restriction, like 1,200 calories a day, Michelle Bridges, 12-week body transformation, phentermine addiction pill lifestyle, and then they get into some calories and then the body starts to hold more water because now the hormones are rebalancing from all the metabolic damage on Michelle Bridges, Sarah Wilson, I Quit Sugar program, Dr. Atkins, Fatkins, paleo, primal fad diet restriction, carbs are bad for you. Dr. Atkins dead at 258 pounds of heart disease. They're on that program. They get to this lifestyle. They're starting to put a bit of weight on because their hormones are starting to rebalance. They're storing a little bit more fluid, bone density's going up, muscle glycogen.
You got to get through it.
Got to get through it.
Yeah, you got to get through it. Patient.
So that can cause a lot of weight gain, but it's water retention mainly. It's not fat. It's hard to fucking gain fat, but as your hormones balance out, when someone starts doing steroids, they often have more water retention because their hormones are going up.
Look at these quads, like steroid quads.
So when your testosterone levels go up, ladies, you can store more fluid as well. Same with guys as well. So just focus on the health and long-term fitness. Everything will slim out over time. But when you try and micro control everything, you're gonna fuck up 100%.
Yeah. Good. Well said.
Listen to us. We're the fittest, leanest, healthiest, drug-free couple on the planet.
Yeah, just all year round. It's not hard. It's tasty.
For years.
It's tasty.
And look how much we eat.
I exercise every second day. Not every day. I'm pretty lazy, right? Anyway, let's get to the next question.
Houses.
Tonya Tony Rouse. If you're a beginner to the fruity lifestyle and haven't started working out yet, will this be detrimental to your body and make you gain weight? It's not that it's making you gain weight. It's that you're likely coming from metabolic damage if you do gain weight. Like, every female that I know has come from a past of dieting. So
Keep going. I'll just end this question.
Well, every female I know has come from a past diet, including myself. So I came to lifestyle. I gained a bit of weight. I had metabolic damage, so I had to go through that rebound sort of stage before my body healed and balanced out, and the weight started to come down. So that's what could happen. But it's not the fruit's fault. It's not the carbohydrates' fault. Essentially, it's your fault. Okay, because you're coming from a lifestyle, you have restricted your calories, you've done damage to your body, maybe you've taken drugs, medication like I did myself, or had bulimia like I did, and now you're eating normally, you're eating healthfully, and the body needs that nutrition. So if you have that hunger, you need to listen to your body, listen to your brain, and feed your body the right nutrition during this healing phase.
Carbohydrates.
Yeah, because if your brain is asking for nutrition, if you're hungry,
eat.
Fucking
eat.
Your brain needs it, your body needs it. When you restrict and say no, that's when you do damage. Okay?
Metabolic damage. So this person hasn't done any sport in their life.
Who said that?
So you said that. We haven't started working out yet. Will this lifestyle be detrimental to my body and make you going away?
Yeah, most people do some form of exercise.
But this person, if you're a beginner to the free lifestyle and haven't started working out yet, will this be detrimental to your body and make you gain weight? So this person's never done any real consistent fitness in their life. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
that's actually. I had to read that about 10 times because I can't comprehend someone who's never done sport in their life. But in reality, that's most people. Most people have never done consistent sport in their life. Isn't that right, Figsy?
Figsy just keeps going off.
Figsy's going, yeah, that's correct. So
did a little kiss.
It's crazy. it's just. But
so what are you saying?
I don't know what to say. Because it's like...
I think we just covered. I mean, like, metabolic damage. I mean, like, and if
you need to do fucking sport. You need to go outside and do some shit. Not hardcore stuff, but walking around. Get 10,000 Peter flyers from peter.org. 10,000. Put them in a backpack, 500 at a time, and walk around your neighbourhood, put them in letterboxes. And when you're done your neighbourhood, ride a bike to the next neighbourhood, lock it up and catch a bus. Do that neighbourhood, then walk home. And do that over the next few months. That's how you start training. If you want to get lean, fit and strong and slim and feel great and fit that tight dress or slim jeans, you got to do some fucking sport and you got to carb up.
It's just healthy. It's healthy.
Move your body. Body's a machine. It has to be moved. No more of this, I don't like to sweat, bullshit. Get out, diet, get outside and save the planet. Use your body to do it.
Yeah, definitely. Regular, consistent exercise. That's my secret. You know, I've been doing this for over 7 years. I've been exercising that whole time, but not a lot, just consistently. You know, not even every day. He sees it. Trust me, I sleep in most days.
Why has Freelee got such a flat stomach? Of all the girls in the raw food movement, why do most of them cover them up? But Freelee's half naked half the time.
I never restrict my calories.
She's fitter.
Never restrict my carbohydrates.
Why are my legs so lean? Because I'm fitter than other guys. Because I eat more. When you eat more, you can fucking do more in life.
All right, let's get to the next question.
Last question.
No.
How many more have we got?
2 more.
Two more.
What are your thoughts on bread, provided it's vegan and low fat, of course? Well, personally, bread is one of those things, if you buy it from the supermarket or the bakery, it's full of salt. It's going to be full of sodium because you take the salt out, it tastes really, really plain. Stop it, troll. Stop it.
It's covered up the vascularity, alright? Most people got sodium retention covering their legs.
You look at the labels on bread, like look at the sodium content, it's generally like 800 milligrams or more per 100, isn't it?
Yeah, so they get like
huge.
So then, if you get your 600 grams of carbs a day, which we sort of recommend as a baseline for 60 kilo people, that's like 4,200 milligrams of salt a day.
Oh.
That's a lot of salt. Unless you're sweating all that salt out, that's 400 grams of salt retention. That's 2.8 kilos at the end of the week of salt retention.
That's huge, and that's not fat, folks. You know, that's not fat. That's water retention on your body.
That's almost 12 kilos a month of water retention you could store if you sedentary sit on your ass and go, hey guys, I'm getting fat on this program. No, you load up on the salt and moving your fucking ass.
Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, bread makes you fat.
Salt makes you fucking bloated, and that's not fat. That's bloatation, water retention.
Yeah, so you have to differentiate between the two. Get a scan, get a DEXA scan that tells you exactly how much water weight you got, how much muscle, bone, and fat you have. Do
it every day for 6 months. And then it costs you probably $20,000, but you understand how the human body works. Otherwise, stop micro-analysing, controlling. Fucking low down the sodium, low down the fat, eat like us, you look like us.
Make your own bread if you want, and you can keep an eye on the salt. But we recommend like things like corn pasta's better, and potatoes are better, and fruit is better. There's better options.
There's less salt.
Yeah, so it depends on how much you want a slim body and you want to feel your best.
Don't eat bread if you want to be lean, because bread's too salty and the salt retention makes you hold more water.
Yeah. Great. Okay, Next one, what is your opinion on sunscreen and using microwaves?
Microwaves, I'd say avoid them.
Yeah.
There's plenty of information on that in the net. Sunscreen, is better to use sunscreen than get burnt. Try and use, more natural ones. Best bet is try and cover your skin with some like little sun arms or a visor on your helmet or whatever. That's what I do. But I do use sunscreen on occasions, back of my ears or my nose or whatever when I'm doing the long Ks in January.
Yeah, the conventional stuff has been linked to cancer actually, because like if you're putting on all these chemicals on your skin and then the sun heats it up, it becomes carcinogenic. So you don't really want that on your skin. Your skin's your largest organ. So something like the organic, what is it, zinc and stuff like that.
Just look it up.
Yeah,
Organic healthy sunscreen. There's plenty of articles on it.
I mean, even coconut oil has like an SPS of 8 or something.
You still want to get burnt.
Yeah, stay out of the sun in the hottest time of the day.
Or just cover up with some lycra arm warmers on your bike. I use them all the time. I did that 568-kilometre ride and put my little arm and leg covers on. Not a worries.
Avoid getting burnt. Yeah, I've been burnt a few times in my life in the past. That's for sure.
When you burn your skin, you damage your skin.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Yeah, I think that's all the questions we have.
Post more questions down below. The questions get the most thumbs up. We'll answer them.
That was fun. What are you doing now? Ow.
I'm gonna go and.
So we might have dinner tonight.
Up on your
Are we
bike.
gonna have dinner or something tonight?
Whatever. Every
Might
night's a
have
feast.
a curry, might have a vegan curry.
Every
in
day's a
town.
feast.
That's the beauty of it. You can have, some takeaway food
You
here
can
and there.
socialise, you can eat whatever you want,
Just
you can be
be
lean and
discerning.
healthy and be high energy.
Yeah.
And we're not running on caffeine right now. This is natural energy. This is passion
This is
to help people.
This is
Help
banana
yourselves.
smoothie.
I've got my bananas in here.
Yeah, baby.
About 15.
All right, time to go. Don't forget to go fruit.
Or root yourself.
We'll see you soon.
Banana Girl.